mums and dads out there, I know you're doing your festive shopping for your little ones. I am looking at the 2 to 4 age category for Toy Talk 2019, what's on my list of highly recommended items, and I want to talk to you about the Farm Friends activity set from Smart Play. Now this is an outstanding product. It looks a little bit blank right now because I've taken all the contents out, but this is incredible for 150 Rand. Available at CNA or Westpac Lifestyle or Macro. You can get this entire school readiness program all in one. Now it has got all of these lovely soft touch rubbery, bouncy animals, loads of them, and I'll show you them just now. And it also comes with these beautiful tweezers. So the tweezers are for fine motor coordination, for picking up all these animals. Once again, going back to my tweezers, this is the pincer grip that I am going to teach my child so that one day they can read and write with ease because their eyes and their hands are strong enough. So all on its own, your children can start just by finding all the red animals using their fingers. As they get older, they can use the tweezers to find you all the green animals, for example. Okay. And then it also has these very, very clever activity cards. This is actually a first board game, and you can see there's even a dice in the set where your child moves from the beginning all the way through, missing turns, going back to spaces according to the roll of the dice. So you would use one of these animals and those would be your playing tokens, and move them around the board. A little bit of a snakes and ladders kind of a game. And on the back there are more activities, also a little board game, and then we go to this kind of an activity card, which is an animal match, using the tweezers to pick up a farm friend and place it on the matching animal on the card, name the animal. So this is vocabulary building, and here we have to match according to the shape. So the shape is the only clue and just the outline. Very important skill for children to develop. And then using your tweezers, you create a pattern, a sequence. So here, using the tweezers, and I'm just going to use my hands here, you would have to put a chicken, there we go, a purple chicken, and then you would have to put an orange cow. There we go, there's an orange cow, and then you've followed the pattern that was started on the card. As I said, this is a fantastic school readiness activity pack all in one. So here the animals are hiding. Can you find 1 horse? Can you find 2 cows, 3 sheep, 3 pigs, 2 ducks, etc. in the picture? So children are having to look at figure ground perception. Where are these things? In the foreground, the midground, or the background? And this is part-whole relationships. It doesn't give you the whole picture of the animal. Your child has to know that that is a chicken, that that is a duck, that this is part of a lamb or a sheep. And over here, counting and matching. How many cows are there? In this age category, your child will use their fingers to touch 1, 2, 3, 4 piggies, 1, 2 cows, etc. So that's a counting activity and another counting activity. And here we have a color matching activity. You would place all the yellow characters on the yellow, on the red, you'd put all the red characters, etc. So I cannot stress enough how valuable this game is going to be in your child's school readiness journey. So much matching, sorting, fine motor coordination, counting. What have I not talked about here? Well, of course, in those little board game cards, there's going to be winning and losing and taking turns. So that is what your child is going to learn on these 2 cards. Eye-hand coordination, and of course, following the rules. So this is perfect for the 3 to 5-year-old child, and you can play with between 2 and 4 players. Of course, you can play individual activities with just 1 child as well. So don't forget, that is the Farm Friends activity set from Smart Play, available at CNA, Macro, and Westpac Lifestyle.